Good morning. One of the facets of coping with my son's loss is to close out old projects. So I'm just going through the hundreds of photos on my phone that have accumulated over the past nearly 10 years to do all the YouTube videos that I've been thinking of doing. And as I'm going through them, I saw that there was a couple photos of the classic car Lego building that we had commissioned. No, this is after we lost him, but I feel like I need to make a video of this as well. Shortly after we lost him, my dad, Jefferson's paternal grandfather, suggested that we commission a Lego modular building of a classic car shop. Jefferson's dream of was to own and run his own classic car shop would he have become an adult. I thought that was a wonderful idea. So I reached out to our local adult Lego user group, the St. Louis Gateway Lego user group, out on the Facebook, and asked if anyone would be willing to design such a building for a price. And I got a response very quickly. Now, I did not explain why. I didn't want to deal with that. But the response I got back was from someone who I only had met a few times, but I still considered him a friend just because he's one of those types of people that, I kind of, felt like, okay, here's a friend, although I see him once every couple of years, it seems. But I'm glad it was him who reached out. And so I did tell him why. And he was going through a hard time in his life as well. I'm not going to get into any of those details. That's very personal for him. I would like to think that this task helped him during that time. Don't know. But once he found out what it was for, he really put his heart behind it. And just means a lot. So I'm going to kind of, in this video, show the pictures of that building, the inside, the outside, where it is right now, and so forth. So if you care to go on this journey with me, stay tuned. Thank you. This is the building as it is today. We have it in our dining room. It is surrounded by a lot of stuff, and I'll talk about those items at the end of the video. I was amazed at the level of detail in the building, and not just the detail, but the minifig he created, the model of Jefferson's favorite classic car. He spent the time to create detailed building instructions as well. The first package he delivered was a box containing the car and the minifig. As you can see, he had the parts separated out into bags for the different steps. That thumb drive had the instructions. The level of detail in the car is wonderful. And that minifig. Everything from the hair that had the curl going over the face, which was kind of one of Jefferson's things, the hoodie, which he always wore, and the sly smile. This is Jefferson's older sister assembling the car. And there she is, starting to build the actual building. The model came with many blank Lego tiles for signage. So I started 3D printing actual signs for the building. The main sign there has the word Bob-a-Day, which is the name that 13-month-old Jefferson called himself. I have since decided to redo that sign as in Jefferson's classic cars, because Bob-a-Day was baby Jefferson. This model really is what Jefferson should have been as an adult. His grandfather now has that sign, and it's next to his version of Jefferson's favorite classic car. This is what it looked like after I added the lighting, the signage, and some other details. So let us go on a tour. In a dark room, this is what it looks like with all of its lights on. I have to point out the air conditioning unit on the roof because that's just the level of detail that he put into this model. Here's the reception area from the outside looking in. I have since reprinted the signage with much better quality. That quote is from one of his favorite childhood movies, Pixar Cars. Just beyond the reception area is the main office and a bathroom. We are now headed into the showroom where I placed a fun display car and noticed the shelf of trophies along the wall. This is what it looks like from the outside in. This is what the garage looks like from the outside in. There is a garage door that will open and close as well. The St. Louis Adult Lego User Group does several shows a year where they present their amazing Lego builds. The gentleman who designed this set gave me a call and asked if it could be displayed in their city landscape. Of course, my answer was yes. One of the features of their display is a seek and find for the viewers. Jefferson's minifig was one of the items to be found. Sometime in the next year, I will be redoing my Lego town. And Jefferson's Classic Car Shop will be a prominent part of that town, and it will be moved out of the dining room. I would like to go over the items in this memorial. The picture on the top is a picture that he had hung himself in his room that we have since removed and put with this display. In front of the picture are some roses that friends of ours gave to us on one of his death anniversaries. It was just a very kind and unexpected thing. Next to the roses are some cheap plastic birthday cake decorations that we've had, I think, since Tori was, on her first birthday. But it came out on every birthday of our kids, and I put it there on his first birthday after we lost him. Next to the building are some still in package Hot Wheel cars that Jefferson had on display in his room. Jefferson loved looking up at the stars. One of his friends delivered that light on his first birthday after his passing. So we have his minifig always looking at those lights that are always turned on. His maternal grandfather bought him that non-Lego car with the idea of, I'll give it to him at the next Christmas. So we have it on display at his classic car shop.